Hello and welcome to Health 999, where your well-being matters most. Today, we're diving into a topic that touches many lives: how to boost your memory naturally after age 60. If you've ever forgotten a name, misplaced your keys, or walked into a room and wondered why, you're not alone. Let's explore gentle, proven ways to keep your memory sharp and your mind active, naturally. 1. Stay mentally active. As we grow older, it's completely normal to notice small changes in our memory. Maybe you forget where you left your glasses, or you walk into a room and forget why you came. But here's the good news: your brain is like a muscle. And just like your muscles, the more you use it, the stronger it stays. Staying mentally active after the age of 60 isn't just helpful, it's essential. Our brains thrive on stimulation, just like our bodies need movement. When we challenge ourselves with new ideas, puzzles, or learning, we actually build new connections in the brain. This is called neuroplasticity, the brain's amazing ability to rewire and adapt, even as we age. So how do we stay mentally active in a way that feels natural, enjoyable, and doable? Let's start with something simple: reading. Reading a book, a newspaper, or even listening to an audiobook is a fantastic way to keep your mind engaged. Try choosing something new, maybe a mystery novel, a biography, or even something funny that makes you laugh out loud. When you read, your brain processes information, remembers characters, follows plots. All of that is great mental exercise. Another powerful way to sharpen your mind is puzzles. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, jigsaw puzzles. These are not just games. They're tools to keep your mind alert. Even spending 10 to 15 minutes a day with a puzzle can make a real difference. They improve memory, concentration, and even your problem-solving skills. And here's a fun idea: try learning something completely new. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe you've always wanted to play the piano, or learn a new language. Even trying to cook a recipe from a different culture can stimulate your brain in new and exciting ways. Every time you learn, you're forming new connections in your brain, and that helps slow down memory loss. Don't forget the power of conversation. Talking with others, really engaging in meaningful conversations, is one of the best ways to stay mentally sharp. When you talk, you listen, you remember details, you respond, your brain is fully active. So pick up the phone, call an old friend, or have a chat with a neighbor. It's more powerful than you think. Games are another fun way to keep the mind alert. Board games, card games like bridge, or even memory apps on your phone or tablet, these can challenge your thinking in creative ways. Find something you enjoy. The key is consistency. A little bit every day keeps your brain strong. Writing is also a hidden gem for mental activity. Journaling about your day, writing letters to loved ones, or even starting a family memoir can deeply engage your brain. As you write, you recall memories, structure your thoughts, and reflect, all amazing for brain health. And here's something important: never believe that it's too late to learn or grow. The human brain continues to develop even into your 80s and 90s. Staying mentally active isn't about perfection, it's about participation. Every time you choose to engage your mind, you are investing in your future self. So whether it's reading a new book, doing a puzzle, learning a new skill, or having a heartfelt conversation, keep your mind moving. Because a sharp mind is a gift, and you have the power to keep it that way. 2. Eat brain-boosting foods. What we eat doesn't just affect our bodies. It also has a powerful impact on how our brain works. After the age of 60, our nutritional needs shift. The brain, like every other organ, begins to age, and that means it needs more support from the right kind of food. The good news: you don't need fancy pills or expensive supplements. Nature already provides everything your brain needs to thrive, right in your kitchen. Let's start with omega-3 fatty acids, often called brain food. Omega-3s are essential fats that help build cell membranes in the brain. They're especially rich in DHA, which has been linked to improved memory and slower age-related decline. You'll find these healthy fats in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, trout, and mackerel. Don't like fish? No worries. Walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are great plant-based options. Even adding a spoonful of ground flaxseed into your oatmeal or smoothie can go a long way. Next up, let's talk about berries, especially blueberries. Blueberries are loaded with antioxidants, particularly one called anthocyanin, which has been shown to cross the blood-brain barrier and support communication between brain cells. Some studies suggest that eating a handful of blueberries a day can improve short-term memory and even delay brain aging by up to 2.5 years. And it's not just blueberries. Strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries also pack a healthy punch. Try sprinkling them over your morning cereal, or enjoy them as a simple dessert. Your brain will thank you. Now, let's move to leafy greens, a quiet powerhouse. Vegetables like spinach, kale, collard greens, and broccoli are rich in vitamin K, folate, lutein, and beta-carotene, all nutrients known to support cognitive function. A recent study from Rush University found that people who ate leafy greens daily had slower mental decline, equivalent to being 11 years younger than those who didn't. That's a big difference, just from a salad. Another favorite is avocado, a fruit full of healthy monounsaturated fats that improve blood flow to the brain. Avocados also help reduce blood pressure, and since high blood pressure is linked to cognitive decline, this is a simple, tasty step toward better memory. Don't forget about whole grains, like oats, quinoa, brown rice, and whole wheat bread. They provide a steady stream of glucose to the brain, unlike sugary snacks that cause spikes and crashes. Whole grains release energy slowly, helping you stay focused and alert throughout the day. And here's a delicious surprise: dark chocolate. Yes, chocolate, but in moderation. Dark chocolate contains flavonoids, caffeine, and antioxidants, all of which can enhance brain function. Just one small square a day, at least 70% cocoa, can boost mood and memory. What about drinks? The best drink for your brain is still water. Mild dehydration can cause confusion, fatigue, and memory issues. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses a day. Add a slice of lemon or a few berries if you need flavor. You can also enjoy green tea, which contains L-theanine, a compound that promotes calm focus. A warm cup in the afternoon can help you stay sharp without the jitters of coffee. 3. Get quality sleep. As we grow older, many things in our body begin to change, and one of the most noticeable changes is our sleep. You may find yourself waking up more often during the night, getting up earlier than you used to, or feeling sleepy during the day. But what many people don't realize is that good quality sleep is essential for a healthy memory, especially after the age of 60. When we sleep, our brain is not resting, it's working. It organizes information, processes emotions, and clears out waste. Think of sleep as the night shift for your brain. Without enough rest, it becomes harder to store new memories and recall old ones. So how can we improve the quality of our sleep naturally? Let's begin with routine. Having a regular sleep schedule is one of the best ways to train your body to sleep better. Try to go to bed at the same time each night and wake up at the same time each morning, even on weekends. This consistency helps regulate your internal clock, also known as your circadian rhythm. Create a bedtime ritual. Simple, calming routines before bed can signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Take a warm bath. Read a physical book. Listen to soft music. Avoid watching TV or scrolling through your phone. The blue light from screens can confuse your brain and make it harder to fall asleep. Another tip: watch what you eat and drink in the evening. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon and evening. That means coffee, tea, certain sodas, and even chocolate. Caffeine can stay in your system for hours and keep your brain alert when it should be slowing down. Also, try not to eat large meals late at night. A full stomach can make it uncomfortable to lie down and rest. And be careful with alcohol. While it might help you fall asleep faster, it often causes you to wake up during the night. Let's talk about the sleep environment. Your bedroom should be a peaceful space, cool, quiet, and dark. Use blackout curtains if outside lights bother you. A fan or white noise machine can help block out unwanted sounds. And don't underestimate the importance of a good mattress and pillow. If you wake up sore or stiff, your bed might need an upgrade. Some people over 60 find themselves waking up often to use the restroom. If that's you, try to reduce fluid intake about 2 hours before bedtime, but stay hydrated during the day. Also, check with your doctor if medications you're taking might be affecting your sleep. Exercise is another powerful tool for better sleep. Gentle physical activity during the day, like walking, stretching, or Tai Chi, can help you fall asleep more easily and sleep more deeply. But try to avoid intense exercise close to bedtime, as it might leave you feeling too energized. And finally, let's not forget the emotional side. Stress and anxiety are major sleep disruptors. Worries often grow louder at night, when everything is quiet. If this happens to you, consider writing your thoughts in a journal before bed, getting them out of your head and onto paper. Deep breathing, prayer, or gentle meditation can also calm the mind and prepare you for rest. Remember, good sleep isn't just about how many hours you spend in bed. It's about how restful and healing those hours are. When you sleep well, your mind becomes sharper, your mood brighter, and your memory stronger. So tonight, give yourself permission to rest. Let your body relax. Let your mind be at peace. Because sleep is not a luxury, it's a gift your brain truly needs. 4. Stay socially connected. As we age, our lives often slow down. Children grow up and move away. Friends may relocate or pass on. Retirement can mean fewer daily interactions. And suddenly, without even realizing it, we can find ourselves spending more time alone. But here's something truly powerful. Staying socially connected is one of the most natural and enjoyable ways to keep your memory strong and your mind young. Human connection is essential to brain health. When we engage in conversation, our brains are actively recalling names, forming sentences, listening, responding, reading facial expressions, all of which help exercise our cognitive abilities. A simple chat can activate parts of the brain that might otherwise stay dormant. Think about the last time you had a good laugh with an old friend. That warmth, that energy, that feeling of being understood, it's not just emotional comfort. It's mental stimulation. Studies have shown that older adults who remain socially active are less likely to experience memory decline. In fact, frequent social interaction can help delay the onset of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. So, how can we stay connected, naturally and meaningfully, after 60? Start small. Call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Set a recurring coffee date with someone you trust. It doesn't have to be deep or long. A 5-minute call just to say hello can lift your spirit and spark your mind. Consider joining a local group or community center. Many places offer senior-friendly activities like book clubs, walking groups, gardening sessions, or volunteer programs. These activities give you a chance to meet people with shared interests, and they give you a reason to get up and get out. Even digital connection can be helpful. If mobility is a challenge, or you live far from family, learning how to use video calls, emails, or even social media can open up a new world of contact. Many libraries or senior centers now offer tech classes to help older adults learn how to stay connected online. Don't underestimate the power of intergenerational connection. Spending time with younger people, your grandchildren, nieces, nephews, or even neighborhood kids, can bring a fresh perspective. Ask them about their favorite music or what they're learning in school. Let them teach you something. The exchange of ideas across generations is a beautiful way to keep your memory agile and your heart full. If you're part of a faith community, regular attendance at services or prayer groups can also bring structure, connection, and comfort. Many churches, temples, and mosques have support groups or ministries specifically for older adults. But above all, remember this: you were not made to be alone. We were all designed for relationship. And no matter your age, you still have so much to give, so much to share, and so much to receive from the people around you. Even if you're naturally introverted, even if reaching out feels uncomfortable, take that first step. Say hello to a neighbor. Smile at the cashier. Ask a stranger how their day is going. Every small act of connection builds a bridge, and every bridge keeps your mind alive and well. Because connection isn't just about preventing loneliness, it's about fueling your brain, strengthening your memory, and reminding yourself that you're a part of something bigger. So today, pick up the phone. Send a note. Invite someone over for tea. Because when you stay socially connected, you don't just protect your memory, you enrich your life. 5. Manage stress naturally. Stress is a quiet thief. It sneaks into your life, into your thoughts, and before you know it, your mind feels foggy, your memory slips, and your body feels tired. But here's the good news. You have the power to gently reduce stress, naturally, without medications, and without complicated routines. Let's begin with something simple. Breathing. Yes, just breathing. When you feel overwhelmed, place one hand on your chest, the other on your belly. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. This simple act signals to your nervous system, I am safe. I am calm. And over time, your brain begins to respond with better focus, better memory, and more peace. Another beautiful way to manage stress is through gentle movement. You don't need to run marathons. A short walk in the morning sun. Stretching your arms toward the sky. Rolling your shoulders back and forth. Movement releases natural chemicals in your brain called endorphins, your body's very own feel-good medicine. Next, consider mindfulness and meditation. You don't have to sit on the floor or chant strange words. Mindfulness simply means being here, right now. Sit quietly in a chair. Notice your breath. Feel your feet touching the floor. Listen to the sounds around you, a bird, a breeze, the ticking of a clock. When your mind starts to wander, and it will, gently bring it back to the present moment. Just 5 minutes of this practice each day can reduce stress hormones and protect your memory. Now let's talk about gratitude, a powerful, yet often overlooked stress reliever. Each evening before bed, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. A good cup of coffee. A warm call from a friend. A smile from a stranger. This simple act rewires your brain to focus on the good, not the worry. You might also find peace in spiritual practices. Many people over 60 say that prayer, reading scripture, or spending quiet time with God brings deep comfort. It reminds us that we're not alone, that there is purpose, even in the quiet seasons of life. Spiritual connection can calm the heart and sharpen the mind. Another natural tool. Nature itself. Step outside. Feel the sun on your face. Sit under a tree. Watch the birds. Science shows that even just 20 minutes in nature each day can lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and boost brain function. If you live in a city, bring nature to you. A small plant by the window, a bowl of flowers on the table, even nature sounds on your phone can help. And lastly, limit stress triggers. Sometimes, managing stress also means knowing when to say no. Protect your time. Don't overload your calendar. Turn off the news if it brings anxiety. Choose peace over pressure. Remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Start small. Pick one thing, a walk, a breath, a prayer, and build from there. Over time, your stress will lower, your memory will clear, and your days will feel lighter. You've come a long way in life. You've seen so much, lived through so much. You deserve peace. And peace, real peace, begins with how you treat your mind, your heart, and your soul. Aging is natural. Memory changes are too. But with these simple steps, mental activity, healthy eating, good sleep, connection, and calm, you can keep your mind sharp and clear for years to come. You deserve a healthy, joyful life, every single day. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Health 999. Your health is your greatest treasure. Let's protect it, together.